Hi, I'm Jocelyn. Welcome to Fast Easy Vegan. Today we're doing something so delicious and kind of weird sounding on page 211 in Fast Easy Vegan. And if you need the book, you can find it on Amazon. But no worries, if you don't have the book, I'm going to run down the ingredients with you. It's called Beans and Sauerkraut with Pasta. It's so delicious. If you're thinking, ooh, sauerkraut, really nasty and sour, it's not. It's very mellow. So here are the ingredients list. By the way, I'm going to give you the ingredients as given in the book, which makes a lot, like for 4 people. And so I make my recipes usually much smaller because there are only 2 of us. So here we go. 2 cups of pasta, which I have cooked. So that means 2 cups of dry pasta and small pasta, okay? Like I use macaroni, for example. 1 onion, 2 cloves of garlic, I have a little more, 1/2 pound of sliced mushrooms, 2 cups of sauerkraut. Now I've squeezed the juice out, and that's why the dish is not sour, because I didn't have any of the pickly juice in it. 1/3 cup of white wine. The alcohol cooks out immediately, and it leaves this nice flavor, but if you don't like it, don't use it. 1 cup of frozen peas, or any kind of peas. 2 tablespoons of paprika. It can be smoked or not, whatever you like. But I got this paprika from De La Vera in Spain, and wow, it gives a whole new meaning to paprika, let me tell you. 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, 1 teaspoon of caraway seeds, salt and pepper to taste, and 1/2 cup of vegan yogurt. Let's get busy. Let's turn on the pan so that can get that nice dry pan so that can get hot while I'm slicing and dicing here. And I'm just gonna do some diced onion because it doesn't have to be fancy. And it's quick. And chop up this little bit of garlic. I think I can do a little mincier job with that. Okay. Ready to throw in the pan. Instant sizzle. And while we're waiting for those onions to sort of soften and get sweeter, if you need to, you can squirt a little bit of water in the pan, because you don't want anything to burn. And we don't need oil, right? Okay, literally about 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes for the onions. So now let's add our mushrooms, and we know that mushrooms are going to add some water of their own to the pan, especially if we put a little bit of salt on them. That helps speed up the process. Okay, now I'm going to add, while that's going, I'm going to pretty much add everything else. We don't need to wait for the mushrooms to get done. They're good. the peas, let them defrost. I don't do this dish very often, but it always surprises me when I eat it that I don't do it more often because it really is so delicious. I'm going to add the 1/3 of a cup of wine. I'm going to add my beans, which are very congealed in the can, and that's fine with me. Okay, that's a lot of protein there. Mushrooms, beans. Okay. Let's add the paprika now, which will give it that beautiful rosy color. The caraway seeds. I love caraway seeds. They're such a distinctive, interesting flavor. Plus, my dad was German, so, you know, that part of the world, you're going to find a lot of caraway seeds. And we'll add our yogurt, 1/2 cup. Ooh, that looks so good. As those mushrooms continue to cook, more liquid is added to the pan. So that works out nicely. Let me get the pasta draining in the sink here. So when we're ready for that, we'll just tip it in and mix it up. I'm going to make a beautiful salad with this dinner. And if you want, go ahead and add some more, add a side vegetable or something like that. You've got a really gorgeous, gorgeous dinner. I'm going to let this simmer before I put the pasta in until those mushrooms are fully cooked. Okay, you know, I made a mistake. I think that it really is much better to cook your mushrooms and let those juices release before you put in your pasta. Well, I'm doing that, but I mean before you put in all your saucy stuff. Put in your mushrooms like with or right after your onions. Because we don't want to have to keep cooking this to get the mushrooms soft and then I don't know, it just doesn't work. Just trust me on that. All right, we mix in our cooked pasta and dinner is ready. And once again, as odd as this sounds, it's mellow, it is full of texture and flavor. And trust me, you're going to like it. So try it, and I'll see you next week. Have a great week. Bye.